Your party dashes in from the streets at the entrance of the courtyard of the manor itself. That's when the lightning strikes. The shadows give way for a moment. And at the top of the stairs, you see an ogre magi already completing the arc.
What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming Wednesday night. This is where we are. This is when it is. Wednesday night here at the Nerd Wasteland. I'm just starting to do things now. I'm mainly using the 10-fold box stuff, so I know from experience that that's going to like shave a day pretty much off of my build time, especially since nothing that I'm doing in either of the two encounter scenes coming up for Saturday have to do with inside buildings. Well, one of them is inside, but it's not like a series of buildings I have to go get stuff for each and every building, like in a city block or something. So that's going to help, cut down build time for the table also. So this morning I spent time. I had some unboxings to do. I still got a whole bunch more sitting here that I want to get to. I did a Pixie. Nope, I did not do that. I did a live at lunch today with Paper Apps Galaxy. Hey, so I'll tell you exactly when this was filmed, because I'm like 6-8 months ahead of schedule or something. But let me, oh yeah, hold on. You see that behind me? So I'm trying to get some more lighting in here. Yeah. Got that on remote. So hopefully that's going to help a little bit, because most of the lighting is in this side of the room, not so much on this. So I'm hoping those two set up there are going to help. But anyway, let me show you. Oh, and I got that set up too. Well, I wanted to see a visual on that. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Let me flip this around, show you where I'm starting from, and tell you where I'm going to be going and how I'm doing the build from there. So this is what I was doing. I did the first playthrough on camera. I have the first playthrough at all for Paper Up Galaxy. Very fun little. Oh wow! Look at that sector. Man, look at all these sectors. Anyway, fun little lunchtime game, definitely. So I got Ron a new figure for a Star Wars guy. It's a lot cooler than the generic Rebel Soldier he had. So I don't have any. That looks funny, right? I don't have any sci-fi vehicles of any size, but much less anything that can interact well with, with 28-32 millimeter. This I had gotten for our Werewolf, the Apocalypse game. Is what I got that for, was for our werewolf stuff going on, where I ended up prematurely getting killed, unfortunately. With Ron still wants to get back to it, and with the right players, we will. But yeah, so this is just gonna have to. Yeah, he's inside. He's actually inside. He's inside. That's just gonna have to be a sci-fi hover truck in the minds of my players. What I want to do is I'm going to clear off the table. I'm going to put food back where it belongs. I got to do unboxings for these games here. I got to stop bumping into shit. I'm going to put a forest tablecloth down. I have a couple of forest options. Grass options, that's what I'm thinking about doing. I have desert, but I want to save that for Tatooine, obviously. It's supposed to be a farming planet, so why would it be rocky, deserty? So I'm gonna cover the street with this. And then use the trees and some rocks as a path through the forest that this is going through, with the Duro Rebel that got caught, who's going to be inside there. And we're going to have to just intercept it. That's what we're going to have to do. So, the second encounter, in the second part, we usually take a break during our gaming sessions. Let guys go down to the deli and get some food. I released them. And during that time, what I'm going to do is I will then pick up, I'll put the trees and stuff away in the boxes as quickly as I can. Pick this up, revealing this, but then using this as bays going to ships. And the main kind of walkway, runway, bays going to ships, at the spaceport. And then over here, this is where the tower is going to be that they're going to have to get into to get the tractor beam turned off. And there's the tower. There's the tower. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the cardboard pieces. But yeah, it's the tower. So that's going to be the second scene. So that's what we're doing. And I'll start on that tonight. And I will get back to you with an update tomorrow. Thank you for checking this out. You'll see me in a second. I'll report to you tomorrow. Thursday morning. So I got pretty much everything done. I got everything done that I needed to for the opening scene for Saturday. And it's going to be easy enough that while the guys are taking their deli break at about 4-ish, that I'll be able to tear this down really fast and get the spaceport scene up fairly quickly, probably before they get back. So it'll be like a magical change. It'd be nice. So let me show you what I got. There's one thing that's on the board that's not going to be on the board when they come out. I just wanted you to see it on the board. So let's flip the camera around and take a look. So here we go. Yeah, I used the plastic tablecloth for the forest scene, as I showed you in the last video. I got 2 roads down side by side to be big enough for the truck, because I don't have any sci-fi vehicles. So just to put the party out somewhere, I'm putting them here. The party can discuss on Saturday how they want to go about doing, breaking into this moving prison transport. But here they go there. A nice little forest road. Right, you want to do the whole little road trip? You want to do the road trip? There you go. Nice little scenery along the side of the road. Doesn't that look nice? So he's not on the hood. I just put him on the hood to represent that he's there. He's going to be in the driver's seat. And depending, maybe there's 2 of them in the cab. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, on the roof. And then at least 1 on the inside. Again, depending on how easy or hard this goes, I'll make some changes on the fly. This isn't going to be out when they get here. I'm going to have this behind the screen, hidden away, probably underneath the little riser, so they're not going to be able to see it. So it gives them a nice surprise. So yeah, I'll be able to flip this up. I think I was discussing this in one of the earlier videos. I'm just going to pull this up when I get everything off. And I'm going to use the sidewalk sections, which are about here. And they're going to be the entrance into each of the individual docks. And I'm going to use the center main street of the city that's underneath here. And I'm going to use that, for the walkway, which is going to lead up to about where this truck is. That is, when the guys come back, that's where they are going to find the tower that I built the other week. Didn't get a chance to use it in the first session, since we had to cut the first session in half to leave time for a new player or 2 to join us in the beginning of this campaign. So that's going to be very cool. I got some sci-fi stuff here from Battle Systems that I'm going to throw out in the spaceport. I can't remember what company this was I got this from. I found it on Amazon. Just looking for some sci-fi terrain. I was looking specifically for a tower. That's how I found this. Had to glue it. It wasn't snap. But yeah, very cool. So this is where we got going. This is what it's going to look from my point of view. My point of view standing up. My point of view looking at the players while they're trying to figure out what the hell to do on Saturday. All right, I'm gonna spend today getting an early start on some apartment cleaning, and then going over the notes for the game. And who knows? What else? Maybe I'll have time to relax and watch a little TV. So for now, yeah, I know I need some sci-fi vehicles. I know I do. That's just gonna have to do. It'll have to do. All right, I will get back to you all shortly, but by your point of view, it's going to be right now.
Thursday night. Didn't have to do any more building. In fact, outside of normal everyday chores, errands, and things you got to do to keep yourself alive and your apartment fine and your dogs happy, I didn't really have to do anything with Star Wars today. I was working on other things. I spent a couple hours working on the upcoming Greyhawk campaign, because when we finish this, that's what we're going right into. Then I also spent a bulk of time working on a Mutants and Masterminds 2nd Edition campaign that I'm going to be starting up with Ron and hopefully also Tim and maybe a third other. We'll see. We'll see. That's going to be an ongoing side game. So we're going to be running the D&D twice a month, and then the side game with 1 a month players. So yeah, I got 3 campaigns that I'm writing, keeping notes for, and preparing. Now, as far as this campaign goes, there's just 2 players. There's just 2 players last time to kick things off. Another couple of my players had to cancel at the last minute. Well, I didn't want to put the game off, but I also wanted to get started. So I took the first adventure and I split it in half. We just did half a game day for RPG, and then we were playing some board games after that. And the reason I did that is to keep us on Quevron, because I want this to be the meeting place. As it's written in the adventure, it all makes sense. So I decided to wait and hold that off. So besides Ron and Greg, who are returning on Saturday, and that's our Carillion soldier, Ron, and new player Greg is playing the Wookiee Scout. So besides them, an old buddy of me and Ron's, Tim, is hopefully going to be making it on Saturday. He has a long drive from out in the outskirts of Jersey to get here. But if he does make it here, he's going to be playing a Twi'lek Scoundrel. I already have these characters pre-gen made for everyone. Now, Greg's cousin, Eric, I believe his name is apparently an even bigger die chucker RPGer than Greg, is coming over to play. I'm not sure which of the characters he's going to be using. I'm thinking probably the Zabrak tech specialist. Zabrak? And then we have another player from downtown Manhattan who's going to be taking the train up here, and that's Sean. And I believe Sean said that he was going to be using. I got to take a look at the notes. But I'm going to be working them into it. I'm going to be working them into the game by saying that they had already met. They'd already met the contact. And in fact, they're the ones that Ron and Greg are going to be coordinating with to help break out the Duro rebel informant that was caught in the first scene. So that's my plan, is that's how I'm going to incorporate them in. They've already been made contact with Kala, the rebel. That scene's not going to take very long. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. It's basically just one combat scene. So after that, the guys are going to get a deli break to run downstairs to the deli. And while they're doing that, I'm going to put the trees away. I'm going to pick up the grass mat. And that keeps the street that I have down. And I'm going to repurpose the street with some walls
and call it the spaceport. Put this up right here in the back from their perspective, front from mine, and then be ready for the fight in the spaceport and the scenes with Kala and learning about what's going on with the rebels, the fact that they're going to the planet Duros, and that should be fun. That should be fun. A whole lot of combat and some role playing thrown in. So that's how we're going to handle bringing the players in. But there's only going to be another 2 sessions. There's only going to be another 2 sessions after this. So we can't just keep bringing players in, on part 3 and then part 4, another new player and then it's over. I don't like running like that. I don't like that. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Now, when the Mutants and Masterminds game is starting, I'm not sure. We'll be doing videos for that here as well. But that's probably going to be starting from my real life perspective here at the end of January. That's probably going to be starting in about 3-4 weeks. As far as where it's going in the lineup, maybe May, which means you already saw it. Because this is airing, this episode is airing like December of 25 or January 26th by my guess. Maybe that late. Yeah. So you probably already saw the Music Master. But this time period that I'm at right now, my real lifetime period here, not what's recorded, it's just around the corner. It's just around the corner. But that's going to add on another 2 Tales from the Table every month. Us covering that. So that's pretty much going to fill an entire month worth of Thursdays with just Tales from the Table now. I'm gonna re-examine where Gaming Radar is going. I think that's going to go to Fridays. But by the time this airs, I've already figured that all out. I'm not sure what Big Johnny G Future is going to do. But Big Johnny G Past, I'm getting ready to have some fun. So that's the update for right now. If anything changes, I'll let you know. And I'll probably talk to you one more time at least before Saturday's game time. Thanks for joining me.
Morning. Saturday morning, game day, 6 a.m. Game day is 6 hours away. I'm an early bird. I enjoy getting up early. I have a lot of energy. Don't need that coffee or anything. Drives the wife crazy. Anyway, I thought that was going to be the last bit, but it turns out that I did get 2 cancellations since the time I went to bed to the time I woke up right now. So Tom Fulo, he can't make it over. His wife and daughter are both sick as dogs. COVID. All right. Well, nothing you can do about that. And also Tim. Tim can't make it. He took a fall on some black ice and really hurt himself. So, what are you going to do? Life happens, right? So, just going to get on with myself. We still got 4 other players for the day. So, I think it's going to be good. We're going to do some Star Wars, bitch. All right. So, I guess this, then, is the last update. And join us next week for the Player's Perspective episode. All right. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. I am out of here.